What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert. I hope everybody's doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. And we've done a good amount of things during the stream this weekend. If you don't know, since it's the first episode of the week, we're a little bit going to do a recap of what happened. So, first of all, I installed this new machine here. It wasn't on stream, it was after that. But yeah, this thing allows us to make the, the manganese dioxide that we needed to be able to make the next thing, this thing here, the lithium that we needed for this. So currently we're missing two. We're missing the pig iron, which is easy to automate. I'm going to do it off camera because it's the same thing as the other thing that we automated at the bottom. And, of course, the awakened draconium. This one is a little bit more complex to do. There's things like these that we did automate. So if we look over here, we have everything prepared for us to automate any of these things with this one here. We went for an obsidian shear just because we didn't think there was going to be enough craft to actually ever break it. This one is unbreakable, but we never thought we would go through this one. So yeah, we've done these things. We've done a couple more things. If we go down below, I did prepare some things for us today as well. But yeah, we did this. So we have here, I think it's 28 quantum compressor with crystalline catalyst in there. And we've already made the special ones that are for the ultimate crafting. So here I only have two of them. It's because this thing you will only need one of this ingot. The reason is that after this, what you can do is simply smelt it. Let's see. So you do this and then you can simply duplicate this one, if I remember correctly. I'm not really sure how exactly, but I know that you only need to make one of them. So that's the thing. I'm going to have to remember how you do this. But yeah, supposedly there's a way to simply make a duplicate of this one. So that shouldn't be too hard. Once you do this one, you can do an ingot farmer. I'm not sure. I think it's because you make the tank. Yeah, it's because the first thing creative that you make is the energy tank, which is this. It's not that hard to make. There's a couple of things that are a little bit specific, but anything here is doable quite easily. So we're getting close to being able to make these kind of things, guys, by the way. This thing, especially, like you're going to be able to do this, then get a bunch of liquid into another tank. And then you can empty this one and then put another liquid in there and get that one as an infinite liquid. So there's a bunch of things that you can do quite easily. So that is awesome. So these are really going to be useful because we're going to be able to make this one, then make an infinite ingot, and then this one's going to be infinite for us. So we're going to be able to pretty much make everything. This one is where it gets a little bit more complicated, but we did automate a bit of it. Here, there's the anglesite. This is the one we've automated, and we've automated a couple of things also for benatoite. But this one, that's why we made this one here, so we can automate all the things. The experience comes from the mob farm that we have at the top. I don't know why I was here. The mob farm that we have at the top, so that's also where I got my 395 levels. But yeah, so this is going to be pretty cool. We've also done one more thing. Well, two more things. We've done Cosmic Meatball and Ultimate Stew. We did not automate this one. Well, we've manually automated it. So what I've done here is that we have like the recipe and they go into a chest. So we've got the items and then we just go to our crafting table to make it. But let me show you the anglesite. Oh wait, I can't. We need to do this thing first. I prepared this because this is our next step. Our next step is Draconic Evolution Fusion Crafting. So I thought that we could start by doing this. And after this, I'm going to show you the anglesite because it needs to use the pedestal. So we kind of have... Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go on the side to see. So this thing should take about 1,000 tick. So that's about 2,400. Wait, 20 ticks a second. So that's about like what, 20 seconds? Something like that. A little bit more, maybe 30 seconds to make. But yeah, so I've crafted pretty much everything. We had everything in stock for us to do this. So it was pretty nice. We're really starting to have everything automated. So the pig iron, like I said, this is how I'm going to automate it. Pretty much the same way we did this one here is going to be done for the pig iron into the other one that is there. So nothing too crazy. There we go. We've got the fusion crafting core. Awesome. So this is pretty cool, but we need to make a couple more things. So first, let's show you the anglesite. So anglesite was a little bit more complicated to do because there is an issue with one item in there, and it's the item that goes in the middle. So these are singularities, but every time you make one, they start to get NBT data. So it's kind of impossible to autocraft them because they never have the same NBT data. So what we did is we simply export all of them with a fuzzy card into here, and I just crafted 64 stacks instantly by making 64 in one go. And everything's exported here. So what it does is when we do the same thing we did for this one, the item change, it sends a signal to this thing to send the item to the middle bit. So what this thing is going to do is it's going to place it there, and the second part of the craft is also going to activate it. But since there's already something there, it's not going to do anything. And the reason why the second part of the craft is a little bit long is because all the things that need to be crafted with experience take a little bit more times to make. As you can see, everything's arriving, the craft is starting, and it should be done now. So if we look at anglesite, now we've got 7. This is pretty cool. We could make the infinity booster. I didn't think about making it, but that also means that we can start making these craft that are pretty cool. So that is awesome. For Benetoid, there's a couple of things still we need to automate. I've already got like the main stuff for this. We have this crafted 2 stacks of it. We've got 2 stacks of ethereal slate. These things here are super easy to automate. Actually, this one we made 2 stacks. This one we need to do the crafting. We do have this thing set up, so we could use it to make it. And the last thing, well, the 2 things really that are complicated is the complex arcane mechanism and the Gaia Spirit. Because to really do the Gaia Spirit, you can either find a lot of Gaia, or you can use this here to multiplicate it. But that means we need to get into demon will and the kind of will stuff for blood magic, which is probably going to do in another episode. It's 2 different things that we need to make in blood magic to do it. But alright, let's do what we really want to do today. And it is this thing here. So this thing is a couple of craft, but the one that's really important for us is, of course, this one. I'm kidding. Now, this one you need a couple to make the creative thing, but if we go into Draconic Evolution, the one that is important is, of course, the Dragon Awaken block. So the reason why this thing is important is because you need it later on to make a bunch of things. Like the Draconic Energy Core, which is going to be used, and you need it here for the Ultimate Ingot. So that is why we need to do this. But if we look at this, we need Wyvern minimum. And what does that mean is that we need 8 of these crafting injector Wyvern level. So that means this one here. So that's what we're going to try to get to today. We want to be able to automate this thing. So let's start by looking into making this. So if we look at Draconic, that means that we're going to need at least 9 or 10. So I'm going to make 10 of this one. It's going to take a little bit of time to craft. It's not that bad. I think the thing that takes the most time is the pure nether quartz. I think I should make more, like maybe 1,000, just to make sure that we never need more. but it's not that bad. So, yeah. So this is the way we need. Then this thing, it's pretty easy. We just need the draconic core to be done. So we've got 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And let's get the other 2. Boom and boom. So to upgrade these, you need more draconic core. So that means that we're going to need about 20 this time. And then you're going to need a wyvern core. So that means about, again, 10 wyvern core. And then these. So let me make these because the wyvern core is going to take a little bit more time. So let's see. 10. And core 20. So, oh, wait, I canceled it. Core 20. Start. So let me craft these. And then I'm going to bring you guys back to upgrade these and show you how you can do this. Alright, so I prepared the location where I'm going to put this. Sadly, I cannot center it because, well, this thing, you know, the base is based on 2 blocks and, you know, the same problem we've been having since the beginning. Alright, so we're going to put these things better than this. So they're going to be facing towards this. Oops, not where I wanted it. So there we go. So those are 10 of these. So the reason I'm doing 10 is because if we look at the recipes, so let's do this thing here. So we've got here 8, but normally I believe that you can go up to 10. And the same thing here. So that's why I'm doing 10. And this is why we're doing all this. So, alright. So, how do we upgrade these? Well, you upgrade these by doing this recipe. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put 10 here, 10 there. So, if we remember the recipe for this, so then it's the wyvern core and the draconic block. So, wyvern core and draconic blocks. And on the other side, it's pretty much just diamonds. And then diamonds. And then diamonds. And then diamonds. And then diamonds. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these 2 that are on the side. And we're going to put them in there. Start. So this thing's going to charge. Because we don't want to wait, we're simply going to do this. And it kind of works. Alright, let's see, can we do this even faster? It just does lightning faster. It seems. I'm not sure if it goes any faster. Alright, so there we go, crafted 1. So now we've got 1 here. So we're going to replace it and put it on the side. But that means that we're going to need to remove another one to place the item into this one. And that's how we're going to do this thing. So we're going to do them 2 at a time. And then it's going to allow us to simply go to the wyvern. And maybe we're going to look into making this one. It's not that bad. You need 1 block per. There we go. We got the 2. So now let's put this one here. That one there. Now we're going to grab this. Put this one there. Remove this one. And do the same thing over here. Sadly, we need to put this away. This thing gonna go there. Perfect. Now let's put that there. So one thing is gonna happen, these are faster. So the charging should go faster. Of course, we're clicking this thing even though I'm not sure it changes anything. Like we could go for 6. Yeah, I don't think it changes much. So maybe you need to do these. Single item mode. Oh, I didn't know there was a mode for these. It's pretty cool though. Alright. Start the second one. Let's see, can I speed like this one up? And this one up? Again, not sure it changes much. But alright. So pretty much I need to do this for all of them. And then we're going to be able to start actually crafting stuff, which is the goal, because with this, we're going to be able to make the awakened crocs and then make the ingot from there. So we're going to be able to make the seeds, which is our goal for today, making this seed. So yeah, let me upgrade all of these, and then I'll bring you guys back. Well, that didn't take too long. It wasn't too bad. So the next step is these, and of course the last one, grain of the end. And then we can do start. This one probably going to take a little bit longer. Well, let's see, can we like speed these? Yeah, not changing too much. So as you can see, this thing takes a little bit more time than I would like. But once we've got one of them, I do believe that we're going to be able to make this, but we're also going to need 4 more, so that means we need to do at least 2 crafting of the sort to be able to make this. So that's pretty much the time it's going to take for me. I made it here for 10 craft, so the thing we could do, because this thing is automatable after all, is you place a hopper down there. So anything that is at the bottom will get picked up. And you get a timer over here. You get a block behind it. And you point this thing in and you do something like 200. So every 10 seconds, going to click it to start it. Alright, so the thing that is cool though with the crafting is that you can speed it up. This one does depend to the one in the middle. So there we go, we've got a couple of it, and then this thing should start. There we go. So it started the next one, and then that means we're going to be able to do this seed. I do need to make some of those, so let's try to get the things for it. So glass lens, I'm pretty sure we have that. We've got 2. This is something that we do need to make in the Starlight Infusion. So let's get some panels. Start. Glass. So let's get some of these going. 3. I think 3 stacks, that might be enough. Astral, and for the moment, like I said, I don't have anything automating here. But this is the way I've been doing it, and it works quite well. And over here, let's just see for the seed. So to be able to make the seed, we will need this thing. So that's good. Alright, so we need some aquamarine. We need some sugarcane. Alright. See this? I didn't think there was multiple recipes. Alright. Carrots and seeds. Seeds and carrots. There we go. So let's do this. Boom. And let's grab our crafter. This thing shouldn't be too long. The way I like to do this is this. There we go. We've got one of them. Oh, it doesn't do both at the same time? That'd be great. There we go. With the speed boost, it's a little bit better. So, alright, this thing's gonna make more. Wait, how is this? Oh yeah, it's true. I need to add the item to the filter. That makes more sense. There we go. Now they're going to go in there. And everything's going to be perfect. So, we've got these. Now we need to make Wyvern Core Energy. So, let's do core. Going to need 2 of these. Of course, we've got everything for it. That's awesome. And let's get back to the base. And we should, in theory, have the things for it now. There we go. We get 8 Awaken Draconium block. This is awesome. So, with these, there should be a quest. So I'm not sure how we did not trigger the quest. Oh, it's because it's the ingot that you need. So let's do this. It's going to give us the ingot. Perfect. So now with this, we're going to be able to make the Draconic Energy Core. Everything is doable now. So this is awesome. So first, let's try to make this thing. So we're going to need one of these. All right, Supremium Essence. I think there's one thing I'm going to try to do in between. So you see how long it takes, how insane it is for the crafting. So the thing we're going to try to do is we're going to have a crafter that's going to send it to the maximum. So we're going to send it to the Supremium, not the Insanium. And then we're going to do the opposite to craft. So we're going to go down instead of going up for the seed. So that's probably the way we're going to go, because it's a little bit insane trying to make these. Like, they take forever. And as you can see, like, you need to craft a bunch of things. And it's not really cool. So I think we're going to change the way we approach these. All right, so we got the Draconic's Crux. Now we need the seed. So it's Awakened Seed. So we need the 4 Draconic. So we need Insanium blocks and Insanium ingots. So Insanium, we need, how many? We need 8 of these ingots. Next. So again, you see it lags, even though I clicked. Can click again, and then it lags again, because it's got to do all the calculation and everything, and it needs to craft everything. So that's why I think what we're going to do is we're going to export all of these into it and then store only these. We will probably store these into this instead. So I think that's going to be the way we're going to go for this. I hate when you click these, like they just disappear for some reason. But yeah, so for the moment, again, I kind of need to craft everything. So I'm not sure why this thing's not crafting. Is it having an issue? Let's go check. Oh, but wait. No, these, I made it. Let's see, core? These, yes, so it's because I'm crafting them in this. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. Because for a little bit of time, I kind of ran out of redstone stuff here. Oh, this is why. I didn't know I had these into there. They take forever and a lot of liquid. Alright, so now this should help. This thing here needs to go faster. I think we can help that. Augments. There we go, that should help. And we're just going to give it a little boost. So this thing gets done easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we're going to get these. And if we look at the other recipe, well, it's going to take a little bit of time. So again, I'm going to finish this. I might change the thing, like I said, export this, send it into a crafter to get the last one, and then go all the way back and reverse the way we do things over here. Get the other items, be able to make the seeds, connect it, and then we're going to look at how amazing our life is now that we can do all of these things. Oh. What is this? A compound bow? This looks pretty awesome. I think we're gonna have to look into this. But it kind of means you need to do all this. So yeah, not sure yet. These things though, you can craft it, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I guess it's fine. But all right, I'm gonna finish the craft things that we need to make the seed. I'll bring you guys back. Alright, this took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but we're finally here with this craft. So first, I think I forgot something, so to be able to make this seed, you need a block of nether star. So let's do this. Boom. Alright. So let's put this one. We're just going to start the craft and it's going to tell me which one it wants. Oh, there you go. You see, it chose this one for some reason. Alright, so this thing seems to be working. There we go, we've got our seed! So, alright, let's just go over here. And we're gonna get one essence of it. So this thing's gonna go there. We're gonna break this thing here. And we're gonna put the crux. Should make it grow. So you can't dupe the tier 6 seeds, as you need the crux. So you can't put it in the machine to duplicate it, sadly. So that kind of means that we're gonna have one. But to be honest, if we look at like Neutronium, like we've already got 17k and it's been up for like 4 days. So I think we'll be fine. If there's anything we can make more with the materials we're gonna get. What is this thing? Okay, there's a chicken at the end of the hole. Alright, so let's go to the mystical flower area. Let's sleep just because I'm tired of this rain. So, alright, we pretty much placed like our things over here, so let's do the same thing. And I think what we can do is, since this thing is not really visible, let's just put 2 of these under. And we're going to place this one. And then we're going to place the seed just after we place the essence first. I almost made the mistake of not placing the essence. There's the essence. Let's put the upgrades that we need on it. There we go. Let's plant this. And we're getting stuff. So I think I'm going to move the stuff that I had over there. So there we go. We got the flower. It went in. And now we're having awakened draconium into our system. So yeah, I think I'm going to simply grab the growth accelerator and just put them under this one. Just for the beginning, because we're going to need a little bit of it to continue in the couple of next episodes. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. I haven't looked on the 10 things that we were crafting. Maybe the thing is done and we're going to have 32 more blocks. That could be cool. But for the moment... Oh, we're 1 block away from the ground. This thing should grow quite quickly. So, pretty awesome. Yeah. So I think it's going to be fine. If we look into the system now, we should have awaken. Oh wait, it's a stupid thing. It keeps doing this. I don't know why. My system shuts down for no reason. And then it's just going to start by itself. And it's not that I don't have power or anything. Like, this thing's full. The system just decides to shut down and then starts back up. But yeah, there we go. 5 awaken. We need 9 to make this. So, of course, it's going to take a little bit of time before all of this is filled in. But I'm pretty happy. And I think things are pretty cool. I never tested, but let's just take this. I think you're supposed to do it on the grass block, not... There we go. So let's do this. Yeah, it's pretty decent speed. And if I want, I can just do this a little bit more. to get more of it. Oh, there seems to be a lot of lag though. There we go. But yeah, so I'm gonna let it work. Let's see. So this thing here, did it finish? Yes. So we do have 34 blocks of Awaken Draconium that we can use to do things. That is just awesome. That also means that now we've got to have this recipe, and of course, the last one but not least, is there stuff that we need to craft with this? Yes. So that means this recipe are all gonna go into this beautiful place. So that is awesome. I'm really happy that we're getting all of this. The thing I'm gonna do right now is simply get all of this turned into ingots. There we go. And everything is going to be awesome. So I'm pretty happy with this. I hope you guys are too. This was amazing to do because it opens a lot of doors and is crazy for me to have. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.